Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I pack my carry-on for travel. So this luggage that I have is from Nordstrom Rack. It's by Rebecca Minkoff. I actually have a bag by them, so when I saw this luggage I knew I could trust the brand and the quality, so I went ahead and picked it up for like $80. And these little square packing cubes that I'm going to be using are from Amazon. Everything will be linked in my description. This is my first time I actually use packing cubes, and honestly I will not travel without using them. It made everything so easy. I was able to separate my clothes by like styles, my pajamas, everything, and it just made packing so much easier. So I'm showing you the shoes that I'm taking. I was going to Miami, so I had lots of sandals. I'm actually going to link all of the shoes in the description box since I showed them to you, so if you see anything you like, you'll be able to check those out. So I'm using the big packing cube to pack all of my shoes, since that is pretty much the big bulk of the stuff that I'm taking. All of the shoes besides the Steve Madden, which are obviously from Steve Madden, but all of the other shoes are from Shein. Actually, my black shoes are from Windsor. Those are like my most worn shoes. I think everyone needs a pair of those in their collection because they're so comfy and they just look good with everything. But again, all of the shoes will be linked in the description box below. And I'm just showing you how I pack the shoes. And I just packed them like how you would in a shoebox. And since I had the sandals on one side, I went ahead and I put a pair of the heels on top of it just to save space. Later you will see that I did adjust this a little bit, how I have it placed in the suitcase so that everything will fit. But I'll show you guys that in a second here. So the one thing I really like about these packing cubes is the fact that they have the little straps. Now, again, this is my first time using packing cubes, so I don't know if they all have that, but that was like something that I really liked with these packing cubes. And I believe it was a pack of 13 or like 8. I know that's a big difference, but I looked at so many different packing cubes. I'm not sure which one I ordered, but it will be listed in the description box. So I'm taking the next biggest packing cube here, and I'm putting my actual like clothes for the weekend, so like all of my dresses, my skirts, tops, those types of things I'm putting in this packing cube. And it was honestly, it made packing so much easier, because when I got to the location I was able to just pull the packing cube for what I was looking for. So this one I didn't actually utilize all of the space, which you'll see I'll go back and I add some more stuff to it. But these packing cubes are huge. Like, you're able to fit so much stuff in there, and they're the perfect size for the carry-on. This is a carry-on suitcase that I'm using. So obviously if you are using an actual check bag, you'll have way more space, and these packing cubes will fit perfectly in those as well. Again, I'm just pulling out the straps because it just makes things so much easier to keep everything in place. And yeah, honestly, this was probably the best part of packing. My last trip that I took before this, packing was like a horrible. I actually had a really bad panic attack trying to pack for my last trip to Miami. So being a little bit more organized this time was very important for me, because I didn't want to go through that again. And having these packing cubes and an actual nice suitcase made this process so much more easier for me. So if you're someone who gets stressed and overwhelmed by packing for trips, I definitely suggest grabbing some packing cubes. But here I am again, just strapping in the clothes and using that strap. I really like that because it helps flatten down all of the stuff that you're putting in there, and it makes it easy for you to zip it closed. So I'm just zipping it up here, placing it into the suitcase. And see, it just fits perfectly. So now we're moving on to the next one. So this one packing cube I'm using for all of my swim stuff. And again, that's why I said I really like these packing cubes, because I was able to split stuff up. So like when I knew I was going to the pool, or when I went on the boat party, I knew I could just grab this one packing cube because I had the stuff that I needed in there. And it just made everything so much easier, so much more organized for the packing process and the actual trip itself. So I'm just putting everything in there. I didn't fold everything the best. Honestly, it didn't really matter because I was putting them in these cubes. But if you definitely want to save some space, I do suggest like actually folding the clothes properly. So here's when I realized I had a lot of space left in that one packing cube, but I just went ahead and used another one for my like pajamas and like my chill wear. And this was going to go on the side with my shoes. So I'm just packing that up. I got my robe and the string for my robe. There's so many different pieces to this packing set. Again, I'll have it linked in the bio. I can't remember. I think it might have been the 13-piece one. Because it gives you like a dirty bag for your dirty clothes. There's a carrying case for like your skincare and all of that stuff. So here's when I realized that I might have, I should have just put this stuff in the other case. Since I have the shoes over here, it doesn't have that much space. So I'm like trying to see if everything will fit in there, push things down. I realize I'm zipping the other side up and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of space over here still left. Maybe I should switch things around. So that is what I ended up doing. Ended up putting some of my like still, not my actual pajamas, still like my chill wear, I ended up putting into the big packing cube with my clothes. And then I left my pajamas in the smaller packing cube so that I could fit it on the side with the shoes. I'm zipping that side, making sure everything fits. And that zipper, I'm telling you, this is a really great quality bag because the zipper, I was pulling on it, tugging, you know, pushing the stuff in, and not once did the zipper snag. I didn't feel like I was forcing anything. It just really was super great quality. It all zipped up. And it looks, I was like, oh no, am I not going to be able to zip it? But the zipper has like an extended pieces of fabric. So like if your suitcase is a little bit more stuck, it will stretch. And even though I had this like super packed up, the only thing that I still had to put in there was like my skincare. My bag was still under the 50 pounds for a carry-on. So this suitcase I really, really love. I'm happy to actually have like an actual suitcase, and these packing cubes made a difference. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.